Hey everyone, welcome back to Donna's Sewing Circle. Good to have you here today. Come on in, there's plenty of room for everybody. We always leave a seat open for you. Today's lesson is we're going to just talk about quilt blocks today. There's so many quilt blocks, and there's so many that you'll probably never ever try every one of them. I mean, there's applique quilts, which is so fun to get into. And then, of course, there's the traditional quilt blocks. And you can even maybe make up your own one day. That would be awesome. I've tried it. I've made some that are unique to me, but usually my patterns lean toward the applique. I love the applique. So today's lesson, we're just going to talk about quilt blocks and a little bit about them. The first one we're going to go into is the rail block, log cabin block. Now this looks simple, but as a beginner, it's a little difficult because you need so many straight lines. If you do not have your straight line mastered, do not do the rail fence or this log cabin also. I tried it as a beginner and it's a mess. I don't think I ever finished the quilt because I couldn't make a straight seam, and it was awful. I had one lady come to my store. She was teaching classes in a neighboring community at the library, and the first quilt she tried to teach her community as a beginner was the log cabin quilt. And even when she said that, I was like, oh no. I said, how did that go? And she said, not well at all. And I understand because beginners, a lot of them haven't mastered the straight line. And if you do not have the straight line mastered, you do not want to do a log cabin quilt. Save that for when you can do a straight line and do it well. So that's the rail. And if you notice, this book is full of patterns. It's not my book, but it's one that I have. And we're going to go through some of them because we'll do some of them that are the most popular. Another popular one, this one's called the Kentucky chain. It's also like lattice work. A lot of people attempt this one also. It's not it's a little difficult because the points at the end, I again would not attempt this as a beginner. Not until you master what you're doing. One of the quilts that's really popular with beginners is the Ohio Star. I will do a class on this. It won't be my first one. The first one we're going to do is Jacob's Ladder. The second one I'll teach is the pinwheel. And then for a star, we may do this one. Um, no, let's say I may have that one here, but I do not. It's not here, but that is one of them I will teach. That way you will have a star in your repertoire. You can have a star quilt. Everybody wants a star quilt. One of my most favorite quilts, and it is a challenging one, is called the 4-star. That was called the card trick. I'm sorry. It's called the card trick. There is a secret to it, so I will be teaching that because even beginners could learn this one. It'll be a little bit down the line, but I will teach how to do this pattern. It is a really pretty pattern. Another one popular with beginners is the churn dash. I've not taught this one in class, but it is an easy one. So if that is something you'd like to learn, let me know in the comments below, and I can add it to the repertoire, our lessons. There, like I said, there are so many in here. It's you must just love to hear me talk, to be here with me today, going over quilt blocks, because that's all I'm doing. There's another version of Jacob's Ladder, which is what I will be teaching. It's the first quilt we will be teaching, that first pattern. But if you've got a pattern that you would really love to learn, put it in the comments and I can add it to the lineup and let everyone know what the schedule is so they can tune in to see the and when I do a class, not used to, I still do. I teach in person, so I will teach you the entire quilting process. I don't skip anything, and you can follow right along with me. It's a lot of fun. I love quilting. I've done it for 20 years. I've made hundreds of quilts. Most of them I've given away. I still have a few over here on my quilt rack, and I have a glass case in the house with the other quilts that I have finished. Those will be ones that I will give away to the family. I'm saving those. Those are for family for the future. So stay with me and we'll come back in just a little bit and do lesson 10. And it's about understanding piecing, how to put your pieces together. So it'll just be a really quick lesson, nothing real big and fancy, but just to give you your basics before we actually get into quilting. So I'll see you in just a little bit in lesson 10. God bless.